Shalom salam everybody, Satnam. Those of you who watched the Saira Hayati 1 hour special on YouTube before she took it down, you will remember that she said that she hadn't seen my book and that she'd Googled it and found somewhere online where she could read it. And that it was basically what I'd written was lies, saying where in my book it says that she'd sent me a text message saying that I was going to be unalived. Well, the next video you're about to see, I've dug it up, is a BBC News report. And guess what's in her hand? My book. We're in my home in the video, and you can see that I'm very friendly with her. And that's because, you know, she was the only one who was my friend from my family. She was the one who warned me that I was going to be unalived. Roll on, 17 years later, I find out that she'd actually made it up. So she's made it up that she's never seen my book and that she saw it online. And now I've got this video that shows this, and you can see we're very friendly. I cared about her and I loved her because I thought she was on my side, because I thought she was protecting me from being unalived, when actually she was the one who made up a lie. Watch this.
Hayat reveals a childhood in Kent that could have taken her in a very different direction. Living as a film and television actress, but in a new book, Sofia Hayati reveals a childhood in Kent that could have taken her in a very different direction. She says her parents tried to marry her off in Pakistan when she was a teenager, then kidnapped her from university, even planning to murder her in a so-called honour killing. She shared her experiences with our reporter Sarah Smith.
Sofia Hayati's lifestyle today is a million miles from the traditional Muslim upbringing she talks about having in Gravesend. As a girl, she was abused by a member of her family. At 13, taken to Pakistan to be married off, but she rebelled. When her family found she was heading out to nightclubs and wearing distinctly untraditional dress, they had her kidnapped from university. But that wasn't the worst of it.
There was a knife involved in the kidnapping, and the intention when I was kidnapped was, it wasn't a kidnapping. I was told it was actually an attempt to kill me.
She managed to escape and under police protection cut herself off from her parents.
Smain ran away this morning. We thought she may have come here. She doesn't
in the years since, she's built herself a career in film and television, but she hasn't forgotten her past and decided to write a book about it.
There's a lot of women who are and have been in my situation, who have been sexually abused, who have been victims of violence, who have been victims of honour crime. And the way I saw it was that if I didn't write the book, I would be keeping quiet like most women who are too frightened to stand up and speak.
Today, her red carpet appearances contrast starkly to her strict upbringing. And indeed, in the conservative arena of India's Bollywood, they might, say some critics, have put her career chances there in jeopardy. Her sister, a businesswoman, has trodden a much more traditional path. She doesn't like everything Sofia's done, but does believe she has the right to choose.
Sofia walks her walk her way. I walk my way. And nobody has the right to judge somebody because they are doing something that they disagree with.
Meanwhile, her sister's high profile is helping highlight the work of a charity for abused Asian women.
It's important that women know that there are services out there that can support them and help them, awareness of their rights, and also an understanding that the experiences they are having are forms of domestic violence.
Sofia says she is nervous about the reaction to her book, but that having defied a death threat from her own family will not be frightened off.
At the end of the day, am I scared if there's going to be a fatwa on my head? I don't think so, because I've been there. You know, I've had it.
Her aim, she says, is to encourage other women to seek help, not to become victims. Sarah Smith, BBC South East Today, West Kingsdown.